Leading for innovation is a role of everyone. It is something that is a job of every employee, everyone, regardless of their place, regardless of the rank they occupy, regardless of where they are in the organizational chart, whether you're the gatekeeper, whether you're the sweeper, whether you are at the customer service, whether you are the CEO, the sales executive, the operations, the human resource, part of your daily job is being innovative in your leadership. It is part of your DNA. Creativity should never leave your head, your desk, bringing the smaller bits together and creating something magnificent. It is part of us. If you are to remain a leader, you have to be very innovative. You have to do it. It is part of our DNA. As you observe trends, as you observe how services are being viewed, received, how recipients are acting in our products, the sales, the statistics, everything around us, you observe and see. And from that, you come up with a conclusion. You experiment new ways. You associate and you go ahead networking with guys who have similar innovative minds. And you bring all this together every day. You bring in something new, a new thing, a new thought, a new approach, a new system. And this will help us to remain relevant in a crowded market, a market that everyone is craving to sell their product. The industries are fighting hard. Everyone is competing. And the people, because there is abundance, people are amassing a lot of things. The rise of the second working class. They want to buy things. They want to see new products. They want new services. They want this thing. They're craving. Everyone wants something new. And therefore, people are not just going for, utility. They want significance. They want to see something whimsical. They want to see beauty attached to it. And so, I know there's a challenge for and with us. Our system of education is exam oriented. You cram, you just memorize, give it back on paper, one question, one answer, and you don't challenge the status quo. And because you've been trained that way, you're wired that way. Even when you come to positions of leadership, we don't want to challenge things. We don't want to challenge systems. We don't want to come up with new ways of doing things. We want to keep it how it was done. That's the same way we do it. And therefore, your work is only to earn salaries. You're not out to bring in a new thing, a new thinking. Guys, that's not the way to go. The new way is to engage the right mind thinking, the right brain thinking, and developing, employing the aptitudes, designing, coming up with new products and services, something that gives us not only utility but significance. And it is something that you cannot overlook. We have to do it. It is with us. It has caught up with us. The world, due to technological advancements, we has become one village. Asia is bringing their things together. Africa is making theirs. The West is making theirs. Australia is there with you. Every part of the world can access the same market you're craving, you're fighting for. And so, in this crowded market, if you don't design new things, if you don't remain innovative, you will be outdone. And there is no secret to this. It's a reality from the early 90s. Henry Ford learned it. He produced the most expensive cars, even his own employees who earned the highest could not buy easily. They had to save their entire income the whole year to do. So it forced him to produce cars in masses, using cheap labor. Cars that could be driven by their owners, maintained by their owners, cars that were relevant to the ordinary citizen. So it was not just about having a car, but he solved the problem of class and brought something that could serve masses. And we have to do this. Every day ask ourselves questions. Every day observe. Every day look at the loopholes, the windows. Every day, check out the incongruities in the market. Every day, sit down and come up with very disruptive ways to compete in the same market. Everywhere, come up analytically with new innovations to serve and bring in solutions to our social problems in health, in agriculture, in finance, in the banking sector, in our communities, in marriages, in families. Are you working towards bringing a change? Are you designing new ways of doing things? Are you just sitting there? If you sit like an accountant waiting for customers to come so that he balances the accounts, the file tax, you will be outdone. Because technological wise, they can do it over the internet. They can be served cheaply. They can be served very fast at their convenience within the house. You only key in and it is done for you. I would challenge us as young people coming out of this institution, never just to sit, but be like our neighbors, Rwanda, who have come up with a factory for smartphones so that their people could access easily smartphones in a cheaper way within their own country. We have to come up with new ways. We have to check. We have to observe. We have to experiment daily. We have to act. We have to come out and exploit every opportunity, asking the right questions and engaging the right brain thinking in our daily approach as leaders.